Good morning, dear students. Today in class plus one, we will discuss the poem Voice of the Rain" by Walt Whitman. My dear students, you can just see the voice of the rain. This particular poem talks about nature, first thing, and here the rain itself speaks something. The rain itself speaks something. Okay, and the poet is Walt Whitman. Just see. Walt Whitman was an American poet, essayist, and journalist. Whitman was among the most influential poets in the American canon, often called the father of free verse. See, this is the style in which he used to write free verse. Okay, as I told you, this particular poem talks about nature and its beauty. And now, just come to the outline of the poem. My dear students, you all might know this water cycle. Okay, there's the sea, and then vaporization of water, then forming of clouds. Okay, then stucking the clouds with the mountains like this, and then rain comes. And then through some other parts, other kinds of water bodies, it again comes to sea. Okay, so this is the water cycle, and this is in this poem the poet Walt Whitman does not call it water cycle, he calls it life of rain. Scientifically we can call it, or geographically we can call it water cycle, but with the imagination of his great poet, Walt Whitman calls it life of rain. And basically it is, somehow it is suitable also, like the water of sea first vaporized, then forming of clouds, then stocking the clouds with the mountains, then the rain comes. And when rain comes, you can see what kind of happiness can be observed on the earth. Every plant, every leaf, every seed feels happy, even the human being also. Okay, and then the collected water somehow goes to sea, or some goes to ground water. Okay, this is generally called water cycle. Now, in this poem, how many characters we have? First, we have rain. Rain has been personified. In this poem, the poet has personified rain. And second, the poet himself. There are two characters. So, uh, after that, this poem actually is a conversation between rain and poet. The poet asks one question: who are you? Who are you? My dear students, I am just simplifying the content to you. Who are you? And after putting this question, the whole poem is an answer. Okay? And second thing, after giving this answer, the poet shows similarity between rain and music, that we will discuss later on. Let's discuss this conversation. The poet put a question to the rain: who are you? And the poem says, the rain says, I am the poem of earth. This is the actual answer given by rain. How can you say rain is the poem of earth? Dear students, I just tell you the meaning of this one first of all. This is powerful metaphor, figure of speech, okay, used by the poet to describe the poem, and we know it very well. Poetry is creativity at its own level. It is characterized by music and rhyme. Okay, poem is also uh, can be sung. Okay, it has a power of heal, renovate, transform, and enjoy. It is universal in appeal and eternal. All these qualities are in the rain also. Like poem can be sung in the same way the rain also can be sung. Poetry gives happiness to our mental level. The same thing happens with the rain. And quite appropriately, the rain calls itself the poem of earth. Okay, when rain comes on earth, every you can say plant, animal, human being, leaves, seeds, everything start feeling good. And same thing happen with rain and poem both. That's why the poet says that the rain says that I am the poem of earth. Okay, and after that the rain says that how does it come to earth? First, the bottomless sea. Okay, the birthplace of rain is bottomless sea. Then it vaguely formed the clouds. Okay, see the for this variety of water has been changed. Here it was liquid, now it has formed in clouds. Okay, it has formed in the clouds, but still the same. And then it comes to the earth and clear out. What the rain clear out? Dust. Okay, pollution. And after clearing all these things, how does the earth look like? Very neat and clean. Okay, and when it comes on earth, here, what who feels happiness? The seeds which were buried under the soil. Animals, human beings, everybody. Okay, and after that, all the seeds they come in new life. They start sprouting. Okay, so they come in new life. This is the thing, and thereafter, after that, the poet shows similarity between rain and music. Like it starts with birthplace and does some kind of fulfillment, roaming here and there, and then comes to its own respective place. See, here song has a birthplace. In the same way, rain also has birthplace. Then after fulfillment, after enjoyment, enjoyment of whom? People, earth. The song also goes to some other people. They listen it. In the same way, rain goes to different parts of the earth, and everybody feels good. So this is called fulfillment or enjoyment. Then roaming here and there. Song and rain, they does not stay on one particular place. They keep on roaming. Like song goes to one person to another person, one country to another country. In the same way, rain also goes to one part to the other part of the earth, and then comes to respective place. What is the respective place? The birthplace. Okay, so this is the similarity between rain and music. Now let's read the poem. The Voice of the Rain by Walt Whitman. First, and who art thou? This is the question raised by the poet. Who art thou? Said I who the poet, to the soft falling shower, to the soft drops of the water, droplets. Which strange to tell? What was strange to tell? The answer of this question. Give me an answer, as here translated. After the sea, till here the poet speaks. After that, the rain speaks. Okay, its answer or her answer. So the answer is translated. I am the poem of earth. Who says this one? Who is the I here? Rain. And who is I here? The poet. So I am the poem of earth. She says, I am the song of earth. Simply says that the uh, people like to sing me. Said the voice of the rain. Voice of the rain. See, personification is the voice of the rain. The rain speaks that I am the poem of earth, or I am the song of earth, which people like to sing. Eternal, permanent, I rise, eyes rain, rise. I come from impalpable out of the land, untouchable part of the land, okay, and the bottomless sea. What is untouchable? The depth of the sea, that is bottomless. So the birthplace of the rain is bottomless sea. Upward to heaven, goes upside to the sky, then vaguely formed what? Unclearly formed what? Clouds. Altogether changed. Altogether changed means the variety of the water has been changed from liquid to clouds, and yet the same. But after changing, the quality is the same. I descend. Descend means coming down. I descend to lave. Lave means wash out the droughts. Droughts. सूखा इसको बोलते हैं. I descend to lay out the droughts. Atom is dust layer. Means pollution. Atom is all these small participle hidden in the environment. You can say of the globe. When the rain comes down, it clears out all kind of extra things like dust layer, pollution, or small particles hidden in the environment, and all that in them without me. The rain says, without me, all these things were seeds, only latent. Latent means uh, hidden in the ground, unborn. In autumn season, all the seeds from the trees they get fallen down. So now they are unborn, they are hidden under the ground. Now rain comes, and then what happens? And forever, by day and night, I give back life to my own origin. After coming to the earth, the rain goes to its respective place day and night, all the time. I give back to my own origin. Origin means the birthplace, and make pure and beautify it. It refers to earth, okay, and the rain purify and beautify the earth after coming uh, her on the earth, and every seed that is hidden or unborn in the ground feels happy and gives a new life to them. This is the explanation till here by the rain, and this was the first question. Now in brackets, see, one bracket is there, and these two lines have been put in brackets just to show similarity between rain and music. For song. Now till here rain is over. Now poem, and the poet talks about song issuing from its birthplace. The song also gets issued from its birthplace after fulfillment, after enjoyment, wandering, roaming, ragged and unragged. Okay, whether people notice it or they don't notice it, dully with love returns and get back to its respective place with love of people, those whosoever listen it or love it. So this is the similarity shown in the last two lines by the poet between rain and music. Okay, so this is the complete poem, my dear students. And apart from this, just come here. Questions. There are two voices in the poem. Two voices, one of poet and second one of the rain. Who do they belong? Which lines indicate this? Which line indicates? The very first line. What does the phrase strange to tell? Strange to tell means the answer of the question was strange to tell. Then there is parallel drawn between rain and music. I just told you the last line has been put in the bracket just to show the similarity between rain and music. Both they come from their respective place after fulfillment of the people, and they go back to their respective place like that. How is cyclical movement of rain brought out in the poem comparative with what you have learned in science? See, I just told you what? I told you, according to science it is water cycle, okay, but according to this poet this is the life of rain. S- Scientifically it is proven, and imaginatively or as per the language of literature or poetry, life of rain the poet says it too, right? Then why are the last two lines put within brackets? Just to show similarity between rain and music. And list the pair of opposites. Opposites means the words that we found in the poem. Like see, uh, day and night. Got it? Ragged and unragged. Okay. So these are the some words you can find, like in and out, or also there. So some words you will find in this one: day and night, right and right, in and out. So these are the such words which are being found in the poem. Okay, dear students, that's all for Voice of the Rain. I hope you have understood and do your reading and take all the questionnaires. Thank you. Have a good day.